Hey, welcome to the new center of Greenbrier High School. My name is Ben Fuchs, and I'm here with
Jalen Watts.
Tonight, the Greenbrier's basketball team is going up against Greenwood, while in a few minutes, we're going to be celebrating senior night, which is huge for this campus, as all the seniors get to go out and be recognized by everybody who's attending to the game.
We love our seniors.
As all of these seniors are getting ready to walk out onto court for senior night, we would like you guys to tune in and stand by as the seniors are getting ready.
We will keep you guys updated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we would like to honor our 2022-23 basketball, cheer, and bowling seniors and their parents. To the seniors, we would like to show our gratitude for your hours of dedication. From early morning practices, long hours on the road, and late night games, you've represented Greenbrier High School with dignity and pride. Thank you, seniors, for being athletes of honor. To the parents, we would like to thank you for allowing your child to participate in the Greenbrier athletic programs. Many of you have spent numerous hours supporting these programs. Most of all, we would like to thank you for the integrity you've instilled in your young adults. So let's start first with basketball. Our first is Dax Comer. Dax is the son of Kit and Carrie Comer. After graduation, Dax will attend UCA to pursue a business degree. His favorite memory is watching Gavin Thomas James play JV basketball. Dax Comer. Next is Jace Dunlap, JD. Jace is the son of Brad and Robin Dunlap. After graduation, he will start working towards becoming an electrician. His favorite memory is Wyatt Smith on Media Day his sophomore year. Jace Dunlap. Next up is Gavin James. Gavin is the son of David and Judy James. Gavin will be studying business and real estate at UCA after graduation. His favorite sports memory is the handshake lines at Greene County Tech. Gavin James. Next is Hayes Johnson. Hayes is the son of Todd and Hope Johnson. After graduation, Hayes will study finance at the University of Arkansas. His favorite memory is catching a bird in Coach Simmons' office with Bryce Allison his junior year. Hayes Johnson. Next up is Spencer Melton. Spencer is the son of Steve and Lori Melton. He will attend UACCM after graduation. His favorite basketball memory is putting a chicken tender in Hayes Johnson's drink at Slim's before a game. Spencer Melton. Next is Jack Runsick. Jack is the son of Alan and Amber Runsick. He will be playing baseball at Eastern Oklahoma State University after graduation. His favorite memory is drills with Gavin James. Jack Runsick. Next is JoJo Jerry. JoJo is the daughter of Jared and Sarah Jerry. After graduation, she will be furthering her education at Ouachita Baptist University. Her favorite memory is when they hot dog Coach Edmondson's yard in 10th grade. JoJo Jerry. Next is Riley Kimball. Riley is the daughter of Liz Kimball. She has been escorted by her mother and her grandfather, Alex McNesby. After graduation, Riley plans to attend UCA. Her favorite memory is co-managing with Riley McEwen. Riley Kimball. Next is Alex Newland. Alex is the daughter of Stephanie and Dustin Worthy and Josh and Rachel Newland. After graduation, she will continue her education and play volleyball at the University of Central Arkansas. Her favorite basketball memory is the game against Alma on homecoming when they won after 3 overtimes. How about a big hand for Alex Newland? And finally for the basketball, Ashlyn Newton. Ashlyn is the daughter of Kevin and Jenny Newton. After graduation, she will be furthering her education at the University of Central Arkansas. Her favorite basketball memory is playing JV with Riley Kimball. Ashlyn Newton. 2022-23 senior basketball. How about a big hand for those seniors? Gather at midcourt. We're going to get you a big group picture right there. Big group. You can see the middle part of that picture is awfully pretty. The bookends, well, the ugly there, boys. Sorry, except for you, Jace, down the left. I know you look at it. You're a cutie. All right, how about another big hand for your basketball seniors? 2023, great job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next up we're going to see our senior cheerleaders. Our first senior cheerleader is Tatum Burrows. Tatum is the daughter of Shane and Sarah Burrows. After graduation, Tatum will be attending Oklahoma City University to major in marketing with a double minor in social media and musical theater. Her favorite memory is cheering at the Bologna games in the past 3 years and keeping the Judges Cup in the bride. That's what I'm talking about. Tatum Burrows. Next up is Kaylee Gilson. Kaylee is the daughter of Jeremy and Charlene Gilson. She will be attending UCA after graduation to pursue an education degree. Her favorite cheer memory is going to cheer camp to bond with her team while learning new things and the lifelong friendships that have been made. How about a big hand for Kaylee Gilson? Lacey Ridge. Lacey is the daughter of Daniel and Dina Ridge. Lacey will be attending UCA to receive a bachelor's in education. Her favorite cheer memory is when Kaylee's pants split open while we were cheering at practice. All right, we had some sewing machines on hand. All right, how about a big hand for Lacey Ridge? Next up is Mia Thomas. Mia is the daughter of Joe and April Thomas. After graduation, Mia will be attending UCA and then Baptist Health in Little Rock to pursue a degree in radiologic technology. Her favorite memory is NCAA cheer camp, spending time learning, growing, and bonding with her team and coaches and making memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. Mia Thomas. Next up is Madeline West. Madeline is the daughter of Michael and Bethany West. After graduation, she will be attending the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville to pursue a degree in apparel and fashion merchandising. Madeline's favorite memory is cheering for her hometown every week. Madeline West. All right, if y'all will be right there in that court, we'll get a full picture of everybody from our cheer team. Done a great job this year, ladies, in football and basketball. So how about another big hand for your 2022-23 senior high cheerleaders? Next up, we'll recognize our bowling team. Our first one is Garrison Blacklaw. Garrison is the son of Aaron and Lissy Blacklaw. After graduation, he will attend college, continue to play baseball, and complete a degree in physical therapy. His favorite memory is making all-conference his only year on the bowling team. Garrison Blacklaw. Jace Hopkins. Jace is the son of Jason and Pamela Hopkins. He plans on attending UACCM to finish his degree in auto body and engine mechanics. His favorite memory is eating Fuji at Jonesboro at the state tournament. Jace Hopkins. Next up, Lantry Altman. Lantry is the daughter of Jason and Toya Altman. She plans to attend Central Baptist College after graduation and major in early childhood education and continue barrel racing every chance she gets. Her favorite memory is being a part of the state-winning bowling teams for 2 years. Landry Altman. You guys will come right there in the middle of the court. We're going to get a group picture of y'all. Okay. Two that are missing are Jake Hargrave and Sadie Dublin. They're competing at the FFA event. Cannot attend tonight. How about another big hand for your bowling team? Great job, great job. All your seniors. Again, we want to congratulate all the seniors, all the parents, and all the work and dedication. And as always, go Panthers!
Congratulations, seniors, and I am more than excited to watch you girls play tonight. Be sure to tune in at 6 p.m., and we'll see you there. Go Panthers!
Tonight it will be between the Greenbrier Lady Panthers and the visiting Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood. If you would, please stand. Remove your hats. We'll have a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the National Anthem. Let's take a moment for a moment of silence, please. Join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nicely done. All right, let's get ready. We're going to start the lineup first for the visiting Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood. At guard, a 5'11" senior number 2, Maddie Cartwright. At guard, a 6-foot junior number 3, Anna Trusty. A 5'6" junior guard number 5, Brooklyn Woolsey. A 5'6" junior guard number 24, Carly Sexton. And a senior, number 32, Adriana Russin. Head assistant coach Ryan Lindsay, head coach Clay Reeves. And now, Panther fans, on your feet. Make some noise for your. All right, starting a sophomore, number 2, Shane Steele. Sophomore number 3, Annabeth McKenzie. Senior number 13, Jojo Jerry. Senior number 14, Ashley Newton. Senior number 44, Alex Newton. Assistant coach Brian Paynes, head coach Peyton Edmondson, your Lady Panthers. Are you ready? Student section, make some noise! At midcourt, number 2, Maddie Cartwright and Alex Newland, Panther basketball.
Welcome into the Panther Pavilion tonight, as it's senior night. Our very own senior Alex Newton, she gets the first points of the night, putting 2 up in her final of the game. Hey, I'm Daniel Hillian, joined alongside Ben Fuchs. How you doing tonight, Ben?
I'm doing good, Daniel. Thank you for having me.
Man, it's an exciting night. Alex has been a fantastic athlete here at Greenbrier for a number of years. and missed a lot of the season with a knee injury, and so she's getting a standing ovation. Super, super cool for her to put the first points on the board tonight. So that's kind of a special moment there for Alex. Miss Alex Newland. All right. Well, Ben, let's get this thing going. And that's going to be number 2, Cartwright, bringing it down the court. She's going to pass it over to number 24. That is Sexton. Back to Cartwright. And they're all over the place, but Wharton's going to come up with the rebound.
Oh, she's in a hold.
All right, so here we go. Number 3, Trusty's going to get a hand on it, but it's going to be a turnover, and it's going to go to the Panthers. So here we go. McKenzie gets it in to Wharton as they try to work it across half court here. Gets it down to Wharton. They're working the press, making it look good. A little bounce pass. Back out to McKenzie, over to Wharton. She goes to the left corner to Jerry. Jerry goes to Jade Steele. She goes down court low. The Bulldogs are right there ready for it. Some good defense here tonight. McKenzie's on the board for 3. McKenzie gets on the board for 3. The Panthers have started this game with a 5-0 run. Number 5 from the corner, that's Woolsey. She misses it. Number 32, Russian, comes up with the rebound. They're going to call jump ball, Ben.
You know, we're not that far into a game, but I've noticed that the Greenbrier has a strong offense.
Yeah, so far so good, man. Let's see if they can keep the foot on the pedal here tonight. Bulldogs are going to inbound it. Number 3 is going to go for a nice little pull-up jumper. Trusty, she's going to miss it. JoJo Jerry's going to come up with the rebound. Alex Newton gets stripped, kind of gets a finger in the eye, goes to Cartwright. She's going to take that down for a nice little 10-foot jumper, and she's got 2. Panthers still on top, 5-2, 6:24 to go in the game. Wharton gets a takeaway there from Trusty, and she puts it back for 2 more. Pulls the Panthers to within, or pulls the Bulldogs to within 1. Panthers still on top, 5-4. Panthers are doing a good job with the press so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bulldogs have got some strong defense. Miscue there by Jerry, and she gets it over to Trusty, who tries to feed Cartwright down low, and it's going to be out on the Panthers. Sexton's going to inbound this one to Cartwright, and she splashes that one home for 3. The Bulldogs got a great team, Ben, and they're going to put it on full display here for sure in this first quarter. So McKenzie gets it down. Cartwright's going to get a foot on it. It's not soccer season yet, although the Panthers got their first home game tonight over at the cross-county rivals, the Vavillion Eagles. So we'll try to get you an update as that game progresses and keep everyone in the loop there. So McKenzie get this one's inbounds. It's going to be taken away by the Bulldogs. Trusty lets a 3 go. That one's off the front of the iron. Cartwright comes up with the rebound. Put back no good. McKenzie comes up with the rebound. They're going to call jump ball, and this one's going to favor the Panthers. 5:23 to go here in the first. Got a nice crowd here in the Pavillion tonight. Got the band over in the corner to our right as Jade Steele takes this one down to JoJo Jerry. She's going to go down low to Newland. And they're going to say it's out on the Panthers. So that's going to be a turnover for Greenbrier. The Bulldogs will inbound this one at the 5:14 mark here in the first. Cartwright gets it over to Trusty, back to Cartwright. She's going to let a deep 3 go. That one off the iron. Wharton comes in with the rebound and gets it stripped by Trusty. And that jump ball is going to favor the Bulldogs. So Sexton's going to inbound this one for the Bulldogs at the 5-minute-to-go mark. Right inbounds to Trusty. She's got a nice little one there for 2 more. She's got 6 points on the night so far. Bulldogs still going with the press, and the Panthers are doing a great job so far. A couple sloppy passes, but they've been able to make it work. JoJo Jerry right there for the layup. Little too hard off the glass. And Russian's going to take this one almost all the way. She kicks it out to Cartwright. Cartwright gets it back down low to Russian. Down deep to Woolsey for 3. The Bulldogs pull ahead by 7, now 12-5. McKenzie's going to inbound this one to Wharton, she goes down low to Newton. Gets it back out to Jade Steele for 3. That one off the iron. Nice shot, nice look there by Jade, but not going to fall. Cartwright comes up with the rebound, and she's going to go coast to coast and get called for the foul. That's Jade Steele. That's her first of the night. And that's going to send Cartwright to the line for 2.
This is going to be a very entertaining game as the Panthers have to go up against the Greenwood Bulldogs with a record of 24-2.
Yeah, I know they've lost one game early in the season to Conway, Ben, and they are Conway's a national recognized team in women's basketball this year. So this is a great team. I believe leading all in the 6A and for sure here in the 6A West. So both of Cartwright's free throws are good. That gives her 5 points on the night. A little miscue there. Sexton's going to take this one all the way down. A little too strong off the glass. Gets her own rebound. The putback is no good. They're kind of scrapping for it, and Trusty comes up with it around the court to Cartwright, and she splashes that one home for 3 more. Panthers are going to take a timeout, Ben, and we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. And we're back at the 3:41 mark. Panthers going to inbound this one. Kind of a sloppy pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say the Bulldogs got a hand on it. They're going to say that Panthers last touch it. So that's going to go back to the Bulldogs. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. Cartwright's got it down to Trusty. She lobs this one up, no good. Tell you what, they're going to say that one is out of bounds on Greenbrier, so it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Ben, the Bulldogs got a great team, but they've made some careless and kind of sloppy shots here so far. Still ahead, still playing some good basketball.
I have noticed that, but to be fair, Greenbrier isn't necessarily so innocent in that category either.
Right, that's a good point, Ben. So the 3 by Cartwright rims out, and Wharton gets the rebound. Bangs mishandles that one a little bit, and Trusty's going to take this one and lay it up. No good off the glass. Cartwright there to pick up the slack. She's got 10 here in the first quarter. 19-5, just under 3 minutes to go. Jade Steele checks into the game. Sorry, Jade Steele texted out. Destry Steele checks in for Greenbrier. She gets it over to Wharton. Wharton wants to let a long 3 go. That one rims out. Rebound, JoJo Jerry. Man, it's scrappy here in the Pavillion tonight. Abby Bangs lets a 3 go, and it's good. Abby Bangs has got 3 points on the night, and we'll take all 3 of them. Bulldogs still on top by 11, 19-8. Trusty's going to let a 3 go. That one's not going in. But rushing right there with the putback, and she's got 2. Abby Bangs gets this one into Wharton. A little bounce pass across half court. Over to Steele, back to Wharton. Wharton gets it over to Abby. She tries to get it over, and Trusty gets a hand on it. She lays that one off the corner of the glass, and Abby Bangs comes up with the rebound. And they're right there all over. She gets it out over to Ashlyn Newton. Abby Bangs dribbles around, and that's going to be a turnover. Man, they had it going there for a second, man. It was looking good.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed from previous shots is that Greenbrier likes to do the high-risk, high-reward shots behind the 3-throw line.
I like it, man. Hey, it's senior night, man. Go all in, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Especially since I'm a senior myself at Greenbrier High. This is a huge night for me, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So from the corner, that's number 5, Woolsey. And they're going to get Trusty with the foul. She must have been hanging out in the lane a little too long, and they're not going to allow that to happen tonight. So just over a minute to go here in the first. Bulldogs on top, 21-8. Kinsey getting covered up. They're going to call jump ball. That one's going to stay with the Panthers. So a minute to go here in the first. As Destry Steele, she gets it taken away. But Jade Steele's right there to recover. She's going down and try to make something happen here. She passes it out. And they get Destry with the walk. And that's going to be a turnover for the Panthers. 46 seconds to go here in the first. Cartwright's going to bring this one across the timeline over to Trusty. Down to Sexton. Woolsey's going to let a 3 go. It gives her 6 points on the night. Now 24-8, 30 seconds to go. Little wild pass there. Destry's going to get called for the foul there, and that's going to send Trusty to the line for 2. 22.3 seconds to go here in the first. Trusty's first shot is up and good. Gives her 7 points on the night and 1 foul. Second shot for Trusty is up and it is good. So McKenzie inbounds this one to Jade Steele. Both Steele sisters on the court. Trusty got a hand on that pass, but Destry was able to recover. Cartwright takes this one away, and she's going to go coast to coast. Bad pass. McKenzie's going to come up with the rebound there. Panther fans are wanting to foul. They're not going to get it. And that's the end of the first. It's all Bulldogs, 26-8. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to make some substitutions here in the second quarter. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 21, that's Smith. Also checking in for the Bulldogs, number 10, it's Williams. Number 31. Tell you what, Bulldogs are going to take a timeout real quick. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. All right, out of the timeout. So those checking in for the Bulldogs, Smith, Williams, Parsi, and Butler have all checked in. And also number 11, Hakola. So 7:17 to go here until halftime. Number 31, Parsi's going to inbound this one to number 21. That's Smith. We got a whole new lineup here for the Bulldogs. Number 21, Parsi's going to let one go. And the Panthers are going to let that one roll out of bounds. Looks like number 11, Hakola, last had a hand on it. So the Panthers will take advantage here. Abby Bangs trying to get this over to McKenzie. She does, gets it over to Wharton, back over to Bangs. She goes down low to Ashlyn Newton, who accidentally dribbles it off her foot. Nice roll pass to McKenzie. Will take it. Wharton wide open for three. That one off the mark a little bit. Number 35, Butler, comes up with the rebound. She gets it down court to Hakola. Panthers are right there as Wharton picks up the miscue. She gets this over to Abby Bangs. Abby looking for assistance. They're going to get number, who are they going to get here, Ben? 21 or 10, who's it going to be? Looks like number 10, that's Williams with the foul. Sorry, I asked the question. I definitely did not give you enough time to respond.
Nah, you're good, man.
Abby's going to inbound this one to Wharton. She rolls it back over to McKenzie. Bulldogs got some strong defense. It doesn't matter who's in there. They like to go for the double team too. They're going to get jump ball, and that one's going to stay with the Panthers.
The Bulldogs' defense might be good, but I still got hope that the Greenbrier's offense can overtake them.
Let's hope so, man. That'd be a big boost of confidence, big win here for the Panthers on senior night. As Wharton inbounds this one to Bangs. Bangs goes cross court back to Wharton, back to Bangs, back to Wharton. Now to McKenzie. Goes down low to Ashlyn Newton. They're going to get number 31 here for the karate chop, Kong Pao kick, something. I don't know what it was, but it's a foul regardless, Ben. And JoJo Jerry will inbound this one at the 6:08 mark. A little miscue there. The Bulldogs are going to come up with it as number 31 tries to lay it up and in. A little too hot on the glass, and there have been more jump balls in the first quarter and 2 minutes of this quarter than I've seen in a lot of ball games, Ben. But, hey, you play the cards you're dealt. Panthers holding strong here in the second. Number 21 gets it over to number 11. That's Hakola. She gets that one up and off the front of the iron, and Ashlyn Newton comes up with the rebound. She's going to take this down, gets it over to Abby Bangs. Abby Bangs kind of off balance there a little bit, trying to get it in. And number 10 comes up with it, gets it down to the free throw line, and decides to take a few extra steps. And our referees tonight, Ben, are not going to allow it. You're not going to travel in the pavilion. They're going to call it every time, not miss a single one. 5:37 to go here until halftime. As McKenzie inbounds this one to Wharton. She gets it back over to McKenzie. Passing around right here at the logo. Wharton goes down low to Jade Steele. They're right there with the double team. As Trusty gets a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. And somehow during a break, all of the starters for the Bulldogs are back in, and I have just now realized. So great commentary. Way to be, Mr. Color Man over there. You're supposed to recognize that. You know, you got to give your man an assist over here.
Look, man, I'm drawn into this game. It's senior night. This is huge for us.
Yeah, that ring pop is really drawing you in.
You know it.
Hey. Number 5, that's Woolsey. That's another 3. She's got 9 on the night. 5 minutes to go. Bulldogs on top, 29-8. Destry Steele is trying to make something happen there and got a foot out of bounds, so that's going to be a turnover. The Bulldogs will have it at mid-court. 5:03 to go until halftime. Cartwright over to Woolsey. Back to Cartwright. To Trusty. Trusty goes back to Cartwright. She wants the three. She wants it, Ben, but she's going to pass it off to Woolsey. Back to Cartwright.
The Greenbriers defense will not allow the three to be shot.
I like it. Playing strong. Able to get a hand on that one. I like where Wharton was going with that. And she was trying to hit one of the Steele sisters. I didn't catch which one it was. Down on a quick break and wasn't able to make it happen. Cartwright tries to get fancy and mishandles it, but then cleans up the mess by putting it back for two. She's got 12 on the night. Bulldogs on top, 31-8, 4:10 to go. McKenzie mishandles that one. Trusty taking this one all the way. Destry still going in and making sure that if you're going to foul, Ben, make sure it counts.
You know, you have a very good point.
It's probably why I didn't play basketball much growing up.
You know, I didn't either, but basketball was still a very interesting sport in my opinion.
There you go. So now the Bulldogs are substituting the entire squad back out, except for Trusty. She's going to shoot her two, and then she'll check out as well, I assume. First shot is up, and it is good.
With 4 minutes left on the timer, the Panthers still have possession of the ball.
So let's see what they can do here, 34-8. Panthers trying to make something happen. They've gone on a bit of a drought here. Jade Steele's got hands all over. She's trying to make anything happen. Referee's letting it slide tonight, Ben. It could get a little salty. Number 21, Smith, lays that one up and in for two. Jade was trying to get a hand on it, trying to make something happen, and nothing was there. Still, Saunders and number 33 for the Panthers. That's Allison.
Allison has brought the Greenbrier Panthers up to the double digits on the scoreboard.
That's right. 3 minutes to go. Smith gets two more there with the layup. So, McKenzie gets it across midcourt over to Jade Steele, down to Saunders. Saunders goes down low to Allison. Allison kicks it back out to Dresty. She splashes that one home for three. Just over 2.5 to go until halftime. Bulldogs still on top, 39-12, as number 35, Butler, lets a three go. Nothing there. McKenzie comes up with it. She gets it across midcourt. McKenzie looking for some help. She gets it to Destry, over to Jade. They're going to get Williams with the foul there. Ella Williams going to get called for the foul.
All of the Greenwood's players got subbed out again.
Oh, yeah, now they're all back.
And then a few of the Greenbriers players got subbed out.
I keep looking down to make notes. As Cartwright's still ready for soccer season. Gets a foot on that one. 2:06 to go here until halftime. Olivia Hart has checked in for the Panthers. Saunders has checked in, Allison and the Steele sisters. Jade gets it over to Destry. Number 5, Woolsey, gets a hand on it. She gets it down low to Sexton, over to Cartwright. Cartwright goes up strong, and she's got two more. She's got 14 on the night. Minute 45 to go until halftime. Steele gets it over to Destry. Bulldogs, I'm kind of with Destry there. I thought one of the Bulldogs last had a hand on it, but they're going to say it's going to the Bulldogs. Say the Panthers touched it last. Woolsey's going to get it down low to Sexton. Sexton back over to Woolsey. Cross court to Cartwright. Cartwright goes cross court to Trusty. That's a 3, and it rims out. Jade comes up with it. They're going to get number 32 for the foul there. That's Russin. It's her first foul of the night. Panthers can be a little more aggressive on defense. They've only got 3 fouls on the night so far. The Bulldogs have got 5. So Jade Steele gets it over to Saunders. Saunders tries to go cross court, and Cartwright reads it perfectly. She goes a little too strong in, lays that one up and in, nothing there. She almost goes into the concrete and goes to lay that one up and in. Destry Steele says, not in my house.
With a minute left on the clock.
With a minute
Greenbrier
left.
has 13 while Greenwood has 41. I will say, Daniel, it's not looking too good for Greenbrier in the first half, but I believe that second half they might be able to come back and give a boost to the scoreboard.
Sorry, I got excited there and broke my pen. Gonna have to dig into the stash here and find me another pin.
That's not good, Daniel.
Not good. Cartwright's missed 2 layups in a row, but her team is right there to pick up the slack as Trusty gets 2 more. That gives her 13 on the night. Tell you what, just when you think you've got some momentum, the Bulldogs squash that out immediately. Strong defense here by the Bulldogs. Jade Steele's trying to make something happen. I tell you what, one of the things about playing the Bulldogs is they're going to test your ball handling skills for sure. Very efficient with their passes, don't make a lot of mistakes. As Sexton lays that one up and in for 2. That's her first points of the night. And Ben, that's halftime. We're going to catch a break. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
As the Greenbrier Panthers will be hosting the Greenwood Bulldogs. Gonna see some future Panthers about to come onto the court.
All right, we're back for another little segment here. We have 2 awesome young men. We have Cole and Kiefer Moore. And Mitch, before we hit record here, you were saying the last time you raced TT, sorry, Extreme Dirt Track. It's a habit. I'm sorry, boys.
But you had a pretty good battle with these guys.
I did. I think Cole and I had some pretty good battles out there at Black Ankle. He did get the better of me in both races. I'm still a little bit bitter. No, I'm not really bitter. But I did have a great time racing against you, Cole. Seems like those were some of the best battles I can remember from my last few races. And but you did get the better of me in both of those, the Pro-Am and the Pro class. So yeah, kudos to you. It was a good time.
Thank you. It was fun. Definitely battling. What was that now? 2 years now? 2 years ago?
Yeah, it'll be 2 years. Yep. Fun track.
Yep. No, Black Ankle. I think they're definitely a top-notch track right now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, Cole, we got you welcome in here first thing. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you've been in the pro class now for a few years. You've got a lot of amateur titles. You've really been dicing it up and got your first pro podium this year. But just tell us, who is Cole outside of EDT Pro Racing?
And outside of racing, I'd say I'm kind of the same person. I mean, I pretty much just fool around, work on the bikes, ride, go to work, whatever. Play some basketball. That's always good for cardio, for racing. And this winter, I've been really hitting the gym. I've been really trying to go like 5 days a week. So I've been really getting into the gym this winter. And yeah, other than that, other than working and riding, that's just kind of what I do.
So as far as work, what is work for you, Cole?
Right now, I work at KRB Machinery. They're a rebar machine bending company. We build machines, assemble them, and ship them out all over the world. So right now, I'm there assembling them.
All right, super cool. So spending quite a bit of time in the gym, getting yourself ready for the season, getting yourself fit. Would you say your fitness this year is better than it's ever been, or what?
Well, right now, I weigh about 160. And last year, at the beginning of the season, I weighed about 132 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I'd say I'm a lot more fit here.
Yeah, you more traction, baby, more traction.
Oh, yeah. You need that.
Yeah.
Hey, well, want to welcome Brother Kiefer in here. Kiefer, welcome in, man. So 22 was your rookie season in the pro class, getting to dice it up with brothers. So we got the Moore brothers both racing at the top level of the sport. So Kiefer, tell us about yourself, man.
Well, we kind of do around the same thing. We work at the same place, kind of go to the same gym. Do around the same things with each other.
the basketball season. How about another big hand for your high school cheerleaders?
Guys we're buddies with, their dads that started it, and they're all the time posting old three-wheeler pictures, and then we'll show them at the track unloading their what's the car truck combo vehicle thing from back in the day. You know, it was the car, but it had the not an El Camino. Yeah. And it'll have them unload and have a tarp like bungee cord into the car and then over their quad race. It's the funniest thing. So it sounds like y'all probably got some pictures like that floating around your house too.
We got so many pictures of him racing and all types of stuff. And I know he likes to be on all the forums and Facebook, posting them and sharing them. So
Cole, tell us about your first race.
my first race was motocross, probably back in I think 2005. I was racing a little Suzuki 50.
All right, Mr. Ben, we are coming out of halftime. They decided to stop the – oh, no, it just changed, sorry. They stopped the clock with 1.5 seconds to go. But we've got another 8 minutes of basketball to go here in the third quarter. As for the Panthers, it's Wharton, McKenzie, Newton, Jerry, and Steele. For the Bulldogs, it's Cartwright, Trusty, Woolsey, Sexton, and Russian. They're starting five. So let's see what shakes out of this one.
You know, Daniel, the first half kept me on my toes really, basically the whole half. I couldn't really relax after it.
Yeah, man, this is these Bulldogs are a fun team. Excited to see where they go in state. But 8 minutes of basketball is underway. McKenzie's got it. She works it over to Jerry. Trusty gets a hand on it, so it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. It'll stop the clock. 7:47 to go here in the first. As Wharton inbounds this one to McKenzie. Bulldogs really like to work that double team just outside the three-point line. Trusty gets a hand on that one, and it goes out of bounds. Takes out four small children in its path of destruction and ends up on a cheerleader's pom-pom. So Wharton will inbound this one again, being guarded by Trusty. She's going to go cross court to Jade Steele. Jade's going to let the three go and splashes it home. Panthers 30 seconds in are on the board. That's what you like to see. Is number 32, Russian. Kicks this one out to Woolsey, gets nothing there. As Cartwright traveled from the baseline to the free-point line, and that is a travel. I told you in the first quarter, Ben, I said they are not there. If these referees see traveling, they're going to call it every time. You're not going to slip that one by this group of guys. So that's a turnover, and the Panthers are going to capitalize here. Jade gets a nice bounce pass to JoJo Jerry. Jerry's got nothing, kicks it back to Jade, gets it over to Wharton. Tries to go down low to Jerry. She kicks it back out to Jade. She wants another three. That one off the front of the iron, and they're going to jump ball this one. It's going to go to the Bulldogs. But Jerry, I think Coach is over there telling Jerry, hey, you had it right down there low. Just put it back. You were right there.
Greenbrier really favors that three-point throw.
Yeah, and sometimes, that's all you got to use with what you got, and sometimes that's the only pass there, but the Bulldogs are able to capitalize on that as Ashlyn Newton, Alex Newland.
I will say, Daniel, if they keep shooting those threes and they're banking them pretty well, they will end up catching up to Greenwood pretty fast.
Yeah, you can close the gap quick in threes, but can't send them to the line because they're going to splash them every time as Sexton gets her first free throw. gives her 3 points on the night. Second one is up, and it is good as well. So 50-16, just over 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs have got away from the press. The Sexton gets a wraparound hand on that one. She gets it to Woolsey. Woolsey tries to hit Sexton on a breakaway, a little too strong, but Cartwright comes up with it, and she's going to go to the line for 2 as the referee's trying to figure out who fouled.
That's 2 fouls in under 10 seconds, Daniel.
That's 2 fouls on Ashland real quick. Cartwright's first free throw is no good. Goon Squad having a good time here tonight. Second shot by Cartwright is up, and it is also no good. Wharton comes up with the rebound. They're going to call jump ball, and that one's going to go to the Panthers. 6:24 to go here in the third. Bulldogs have switched up their defense a little. McKenzie trying to make something happen there as Trusty goes down, misses the layup. Cartwright comes back with the rebound, goes up, and they're going to get Ashland again with another foul. She's got 3 here within about a minute and a half. But she's kind of just in the wrong place at the wrong time and gets called for the foul. So Cartwright's, that's 3 missed free throws in a row for Cartwright. So if we're going to foul anyone, foul that one. Kind of mean, but I think that's the name of the game, right?
I don't know, though. I wouldn't really say that because she might start banking every single one of them from now on.
Just like
what'd
that.
I tell you?
There you go. She's got 15 on the night, pushes the Bulldogs to 51. Just over 6 minutes to go. As Wharton gets it out to Jade Steele. Jade goes back to Haley Wharton. Gets it over to McKenzie, guarded by Russian. McKenzie gets it over to Wharton. Wharton trying to make anything happen. 5:42 to go. Gets it over to McKenzie. Shot clock to 9. They've got the double team. McKenzie trying to make anything happen. They've got her trapped against the timeline. And it's going to be Bulldogs as they get the takeover there. Trusty lays that one up and in. She's got 15 on the night. Between Cartwright and Trusty, they combined have 30 points. Ashland Newton trying to make something happen. It's going to be a jump ball, and that arrow is going to favor the Bulldogs. Woolsey's got 12, Sexton's got 4, Russian 2, and Smith 4.
I've noticed Greenwood's very accurate with their threes. Like, they're not, like, I don't know. I wonder what goes through their head right before they shoot the ball for a three.
Confidence, Ben. They know what's going in.
I don't know. If I was out on that court with all these people watching and all those players, I don't think I'll have any confidence.
McKenzie wants in on it. That one's off the front of the iron, and that one is going to roll out of bounds as Destry Steele and Abby Bangs check in for the Panthers for Wharton and McKenzie. 4:40 to go. Bulldogs on top, 58-16. Cartwright brings this one across the timeline, guarded by Jade Steele. Destry Steele right there for the double team. Russian gets it out to Trusty as hits Cartwright on a breakaway. As Russian tries to go with the reverse putback and a little too hard off the iron. Tell you what, one thing that if the Bulldogs make a little mistake, they capitalize on it immediately. They'll switch it back up to a full court press or whatever they need to do. But they make a full roster substitution. So now you have Smith, Williams, Percy, Butler, and Picola for the Bulldogs. Abby Bangs trying to make something happen. As number 31 looked like she had her foot on the line, but they're going to let it slide. Misses the layup as JoJo Jerry attacks from the back, and she's laughing about it. She didn't know what to do there.
Those high passes that Greenbrier, pass to each other really stress me out because I'm afraid Greenwood's just going to come and snag it out of the air.
This group of Bulldogs on the court here, they don't have quite the height that starting five does, so we've got a little bit better chance there. As Destry still comes in and slaps one out of the way of Butler. Sorry, that's not Butler. I read the number backwards. Instead of 35, that's 53. That is Thomas. Number 31 wants to let a three go. That one off the front of the iron. Rebound by Williams. That was Parsi with the long three. Nothing there. She kicks it over to number 21, Smith. And she wants on the board. Again, that gives her 7 points on the night. 3.5 to go. All Bulldogs, 61-16. Ashlyn Newton gets it over to Destry. She tries to go around number 31. They're falling all over the place. But Abby Banks comes up with it. She tries to hit JoJo Jerry down low. Destry wants a three. Sorry, that's Jade. Jade hits the big three. Gives her 6 on the night. The Panthers are up to 19 now. 3 minutes to go. Hakola right there for the nice little three-footer. Misses that, and Abby Banks comes up with it. Rebound there by Ashlyn Newton. Banks kicks it back over to Newton. Jade wants another three. That one off the iron. Smith comes up with the rebound. Jade gets called for the reach in there. That's her third foul. So it'll still be Bulldog basketball as number 10 gets called for the travel. They're not going to allow it, Ben. They're not going to allow it. I don't know why they keep trying.
You definitely weren't wrong about that. Nothing's getting past these refs.
Nothing is getting past. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Two and a half to go here in the third quarter. As Jade gets one over to JoJo Jerry. Number 10, that's Williams. She's going to get called for the foul there. That's 3 for Williams tonight.
And we just got off a timeout.
Just off the timeout. Jade still checks out. And Olivia Hart checks in for the Panthers. She's the key to this offense. As Ashlyn Newton lets one go and off the mark just a little bit, and that's going to be a turnover, and the Bulldogs come up with it. Destry still wanted a quick breakaway there, but the Bulldogs are not going to allow that tonight. Ashlyn Newton goes around the court out to JoJo Jerry. She wants to go all the way. She's going to get tripped up by number 21. That's Smith. It's her first foul of the night. Jerry had intent. She was going all the way, Ben. And Smith said, not tonight.
That determination is definitely something that a basketball team needs. So I'll give her props to that.
Yeah. JoJo Jerry lets the three go, and Williams comes up with the rebound. She kicks it back out to Parsi. Parsi goes to Smith. She wants another three, and she's got it.
Looks like Greenbrier is not the only one who favors threes.
That's for sure. 64-19, just over a minute and a half to go here in the third. We'll have 8 more minutes of ball to play here shortly. As JoJo Jerry, sweet move, a little too strong off the glass and just misses the mark. Smith's going to take this one down. She kicks it over to Williams. Williams goes back to Smith. She's the hot shooter. You got to keep a hand on that one. Thomas goes up with a little too strong off the glass. As Destry goes in hot on that one. She's going to get called for the foul. Not a shooting foul. So they'll inbound it right in front of the Bulldog bench. Williams will get that one into Parisi. Parisi kicks it over to Smith. She's made 3 threes from right where she was at. Parisi off the back of the iron, and Ashlyn Newton comes up with the rebound. She gets it over to Olivia Hart, but Williams gets a hand on it. She's going to go all the way as Abby Bangs gets a hand on that one, and it's going to send Williams to the line for 2. And Abby will get called for the foul. I like that, though, Ben. Instead of just giving them the easy layup, get them a foul, and then force them to make the – supposed to be the easiest shot on the court.
Yeah, but that's definitely a lot of pressure.
Sure, yeah, everybody's watching you. Student section's into it. All the things, Ben.
Yeah, it's like you're in the spotlight.
So the first shot was up and no good. Second one is good. So in that case, instead of getting 2 there, they only got 1. So that'll give Williams 1 point on the night. Under a minute to go here. JoJo Jerry has it, gets it over to Saunders. She gets it stripped but comes up with it again. As Ashlyn Newton gets a hand on that one, but got a toe out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover, and it'll be Bulldog ball.
With 32 on the clock, it's 65-19 with Greenwood in the lead.
Parisi dribbles that one in off the front of the iron. Saunders comes up with the rebound. She gets it over to Destry. Jesse kicks it out to JoJo. Williams comes in for the knock you out of bounds foul, and she got it. That gives her 4 fouls on the night. So if nothing else, she is the leading fouler for the Bulldogs. Leading in fouls? Fowler?
Someone's got to be leading somewhere.
That's right. I felt like that was my task on the team.
Mine was definitely bench warmer.
There you go. That's true. I'm going to be real honest, Ben. I made sure the water bottles stayed full.
But hey, you know what? That's pretty important for me.
It is. It's a job, and I did it with passion. Clock's going to run out on this one. We got 8 more minutes of basketball to go. We're going to catch a timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Tell you what, Ben, I like this little jam we're listening to here. Just puts you in a good mood.
Honestly, makes me want to stand up and dance.
You won't.
Want to bet?
We got 8 minutes of basketball to go here as the Panthers are down 19-65 to the Greenwood Bulldogs, the leading team in 6A and one of the top teams in the state in all classifications. So this is a really good basketball team here. Referees are looking at something. I think the clock kept running over there. So they'll get that adjusted as he's over there going hey, man, what are y'all doing over here? And he's trying to figure out what's going on. 7:37 to go, getting some love from Matthew McJunkins. As he sneaks in behind me here. So Jerry will inbound this one. Olivia Hart gets it, and she kicks it back out to Jerry. Jerry had a nice three, but the Bulldogs just got a finger on it. As Smith wants another three. That one off the front of the iron, but Thomas with the putback. She's got two on the knot. Mackenzie Thomas in the right place at the right time, and she gets two on the board. Ashlyn Newton wanted the three. Going through the check down here, gets it over to Hart. Hart kicks it back to Newton. Trying to make something happen here. We're just all rolling around on the floor, trying to come up with it. But it's going to be Greenwood ball. They call a jump ball there. So Bulldogs have it, 6:45 to go. As Parsi goes to put this one up, the Panthers had a hand on it, so it was a bad shot, and they come up with the rebound. JoJo Jerry's going to go all the way. There you go, JoJo. She's going to go all the way and go to the line for two as Smith gets called for the foul. So JoJo Jerry will step up for her two free shots here. 6:16 to go. And the clock will run continuously here in this final quarter, Ben.
53 got subbed up for 35 on the Bulldogs.
So Thomas checks out and Butler checks in. So both shots by JoJo don't rattle home, and Parsi comes up with the rebound. Smith kicks it out to Butler. Butler goes back down low to Smith, and Smith couldn't control it, and that one's going to go out of bounds, so that's a turnover. As Allison checks in for the Panthers, and so does Saunders. Saunders, Jerry, Allison, Newton, and Hart are on the court for the Panthers. The Bulldogs is Hakola, Butler, Parsi, Williams, and Smith. Ashlyn Newton went to dribble and dribbled that one off the foot of Hakola. So that will stay with the Panthers. Newton looking to inbound. Bulldogs still again, strong defense. Going with the double team. She dribbles around it, finds JoJo Jerry in the corner. Jerry goes down low to Allison. They're going to say that one's off Hakola, so it'll stay with the Panthers. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Again, the game clock continues to run. But the shot clock's down to 6.
Really pressures Greenbrier.
Yeah. Got to get a shot right here. Down to 3. Newton goes up, gets called for the foul, and she'll go to line for 2. That's Williams, and she just fouled out. That's 5 for Williams. So they'll be bringing in another group off the bench. I like the Bulldog scheme here, Ben. Instead of just subbing one player, they sub 4 at a time.
Well, I mean, it seems like the people that they're subbing in and out just have great, dynamics together.
That's a good point.
I'm sure that's what it is that they've found in their practices.
Team chemistry. So we'll go back to the roster here. So Newton gets one of the two. 15, 00, 22, and 1 are in for the Bulldogs. Give me just a second here and I'll get you some names to go with those numbers. So for the Bulldogs, Adams, Pitts, Wilkinson, Jones, and Butler. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Bulldogs are on top, 67-20. JoJo Jerry looking to make something happen. She's going to lob this one back to Allison. Allison goes down low to Jerry. She's right there and puts it in for 2. Puts it in for 2. 22-67 now. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs trying to make something happen here. 2.5 to go. JoJo Jerry comes up with the rebound. She brings it across midcourt at the logo over to Newton. Newton gets it over to Saunders. Saunders goes cross court to Jerry. Jerry wants to let a 3 go. That one off the front of the iron. Rebound goes to Butler. Marvel checks in for Greenbrier. As does Leah Hawkins. So Marvel checks in for Jerry, and so does Ashlyn Newton, as they have played their last few minutes of basketball in a Greenbrier Panther jersey. That's a special moment for them.
It very is. And with the student section that we have at this game for Greenbrier, all the seniors there are, I'm sure, excited because this is going to be their last basketball game that they'll be able to, you know, walk in on for free because of campus.
Walk in on for free.
Well, I mean, it's definitely something
I
share.
I love it. I love it. So it's not that it's a basketball game. It's walking in for free.
Well, I mean, come on.
Oh, man, I get it, man. I'm on board. I like it.
That advantage is something special that you don't want to let go of.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm just giving you a hard time. Number 25, Haley, also checks in for the Panthers. So you got Saunders, Haley, Hawkins, Marvel, and Allison. As Marvel lets a 3 go, and as soon as it left her hand, she knew that's not going home. Even Coach Edinson standing right there going, what are you doing? He's having a good time. Just over a minute to go as the Bulldogs are on top 70-22 as number 15, Adams, is like, hey, I'll take a 3 of those, add to the lead. Gives the Bulldogs 73. So Saunders goes cross court to Haley. Haley go over to Marvel. Marvel looking for Allison. Allison puts it up. She's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to get 22. That's Jones. She gets called for the foul. Clock will continue to run here. This is probably it in the ball game as Allison's first shot is up and no good. Second shot coming up. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Second shot good for Allison. The 0-0 of Pitts wanted in on the 3 game, and nothing's there, and Allison comes up with it. That's going to be the game tonight as the Bulldogs come out on top 73-23. Great job tonight by both teams. We'll be back in a moment with the boys. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
Probably looked like
All right, we are live in the Panther Pavilion as the Bulldogs from Greenwood have traveled all the way over to Greenbrier to take on your Greenbrier Panthers. So it's all seniors to start the game. A little miscue there as Jace Dunlap picks the pocket of number 14, but he puts it back for two. That's that's Keenan. First to put points on the board tonight.
15 seconds in and already a bucket.
Already a bucket this far in. Miss there by the Panthers. Be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Goes out to number 1 for the long three. That one off the front of the iron from Holt. And they're going to say it's out on number 15, Chick. Rocking the long hair and the man bun, looking stylish out there. So the Panthers will have it. Jack Runzik, Spencer Melton, Hayes Johnson, Dax Caherd, and number 3, Jace Dunlap, all seniors to start the game tonight. Hayes Johnson gets it out to Jack Runzik. Runzik over to Melton. Melton with a little pull up, that one off the mark. Dax comes up with the rebound. Jace Dunlap gets on the board with 3. To start off his senior night, putting 3 up on the board at the 6:45 mark here in the first. Panthers on top, 3-2. We're going to have a good game here tonight. Just coming off, the Lady Panthers fall to the Lady Bulldogs, 73-23.
They might have fallen, but we're still proud of them.
Oh yeah. Proud of that team for sure. As the Panthers here have got a fight on their hands. Let's see if they can come out on top tonight. As number 23, Logan, missed the shot, and the Panthers come up with the rebound. As Dax was going to go in strong there. Missed it. This one's going to roll about halfway down the court. Number 11, Robbins, comes up with it, and he kicks it out to Logan, who gets it over to Holt. Holt goes over to Keenan. He had their first points of the night, and only points so far. Holt wants the long three. That one off the front of the iron, and Hayes Johnson comes up with the rebound. Jack runs, it'll bring it across midcourt. He's just going to take this one all the way. Kicks it off to Hayes Johnson. Hayes a little strong off the glass, but the Panthers come up with the rebound. It's in the hands of Jace Dunlap. He just splashed a 3 from there. Thought about it, but kicks it over to Spencer Melton, out to Jack Runzik. Runzik gets it out to Dax. Dax kicks it over to Spencer. Spencer, another little pull-up jumper. That one won't rattle home, and Keenan comes up with the rebound. He kicks it out to Robinson. He's going to be their point man for tonight's activity. They pass it around and ends up back at Robinson. Now Keenan. Now over to Holt. Holt goes down low to Logan. The free throw line, he kicks it out to Robinson for the 3, and that one rattles home. Pushes the Bulldogs on top, 5-3. Just over 4.5 minutes to go here in the first. Panthers are looking good here so far. Hayes Johnson's going to take that one all the way. Man, this is awesome to see this group of seniors, man, making things happen here early. Tie ball game now, 5-5, with those 2 points by Hayes. Spencer gets a hand on that one. He kicks it over to Jace Dunlap, who goes back to Spencer. They were trying to get fancy with it, and they mishandled it, and Keenan comes up with it. So that'll be a turnover for the Panthers.
Got to respect them for adding a little bit of dazzle to their duo dynamic.
Little razzle-dazzle. Spencer Melton takes the charge, and that's a turnover. They're going to get Holt with the charge. And that'll be his first foul of the night. We'll take it. Big Country, Lawson Worthy checks in, as does the shooter, Aiden Berry. Let's see what this group of guys can put together here. Tie ball game, just under 4 minutes to go. Jack runs it, gets it over to Berry. Barry's one of those guys, he can put it in from anywhere at any time. As he adds 2 to put the Panthers on top by 2, 7-5. Robinson directing traffic for the Bulldogs.
It seems like right now Greenbrier's kind of had a height advantage.
Hey, you'll take every advantage you can get. Because I think that one was off the back of Hayes Johnson's head. And it'll stay with the Bulldogs. 3:20 to go. Go ahead, Ben.
That's what he gets for being so tall.
That's true. So Robbins gets this one into number 20 for the Bulldogs. That's Bowman.
Looks like Jace Dunlap fouled number 1.
So not a shooting foul. So they'll just check it in as Keenan wants the 3. That one is good. He's got 5 on the night so far. Bulldogs on top by 1, 8-7, with just under 3 minutes to go.
I'm already loving how close this game is.
Yeah, it keeps it fun. Aiden Berry says, I'll answer with the 3, but that one's off the back of the iron. Hayes Johnson comes up with the rebound. And Big Country rattled that thing all the way around his noggin. Hayes Johnson right there to put it in. That was a sweet move by Aiden Berry. He made it look like he was going up for the layup. They charged down on him, and he just hands it off to Johnson for the nice, easy layup for 2. Puts us ahead by 1. Take that all day long. Looks like they're going to get Big Country with the foul there. He was kind of leaning in on Keenan the whole way. That's another non-shooting foul. Collins checks in for the Panthers. Holt's going to get it on the inbound with the pull-up jumper. No good. Jace Dunlap jumps to the moon to get that rebound. He kicks it over to Aiden Berry. I love watching Jace Dunlap's ball handling skills. He does a good job.
I think all of Greenbrier's players definitely have a good reputation of ball handling. And, you know, you got to give it to the tall ones like Hayes and Lawson Worthy for being able to handle the ball up to the post and being able to.
You mean Big Country Lawson Worthy?
My bad.
I like it. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Looks like the Panthers are going with some strong man defense. It's good to see Eli Weaver, number 1, in there. He had a knee injury he suffered at the beginning of football season, like first scrimmage game. Messed up a knee, and so it's good to see him back as Colin wants in on the game. That a boy! Puts it up for 3. Lawson Worthy gave him the shot, and he took it. Panthers are feeling it on top, 12-8 with a minute and a half to go here in the first. Panthers are feeling it. Student section's into it. We're into it. Man, we're going to have a ball game here tonight. Ben, I got to be honest. I love Chick's hair, dude. That man bun is off. I wish I could pull that off.
Hey, I got to respect the man who will put his hair up.
That's right. Respect the bun. Eli Weaver's going to direct traffic here at the logo. He takes the screen from Collins, kicks it back out to Big Country. Big Country goes to hand it off, and Logan was right there to pick up the trash. Oh, that was sweet. But Robbins was right there to pick it up. But Big Country got a hand on the layup, and Logan was right there to pick up the rebound and put it up for 2. So Bulldogs pulled within 2, 12-10, as Aiden Berry answers, splashes that one home for 3. I think that one just kissed the bottom of the net. 30 seconds to go here in the first. The Panthers are feeling it on top, 15-10. I hope we can keep this rolling tonight. Making it look good. Man, that was a cool move there by Keenan, trying to peel off Big Country. Eli Weaver, man, he's feisty tonight. He's been out. He's been on the sidelines for a while, and so he came ready to play. Robbins gets 3 more. It's a 2-point ball game with 1 second to go as Aiden Berry lets that one go. We're going to catch a timeout, Ben. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. All right, Ben out of the timeout. Let's see if the Panthers can keep it rolling. 2-point lead, 15-13. Is number 35.
Looks like the Panthers have a very hot fire burning in them for this game.
Hot fire burning in them. That's what I'm talking about. Number 30 for the Bulldogs is going to get called for the foul. That's Lawson, number 30. Barry's shot was no good. So the Bulldogs will take over possession, 7.5 to go. Oh, as Aiden Barry was reading that one like a book, couldn't get a hand on it. Panthers going with some strong man defense here as they try to feed number 11 Robbins down low. Eli Weaver right there making it happen. That's going to be a turnover for the Bulldogs. A little over 7 minutes to go. Panthers need to put some points on the board here to try to extend this lead. Hartman gets it over to Weaver. Weaver gets it stripped, gets his rebound, gets it stripped again. Collins comes up with it. And Hartman resets things. Dunlap gets it over to Barry. Barry guarded by number 23, Logan. Weaver, Caden Hartman wanted the three, dribbled back in. Eli Weaver says, I'll put it up there. A little off the mark there. Number 30, Lawson, comes up with the rebound. So, a little over 6.5 to go here in the second quarter until halftime. Panthers still going with strong man defense here. It's working so far. Bulldogs trying to set something up, trying to make something happen. Shot clock down to 5. Holt shoots that one off the back of the glass. Collins comes up with the rebound. Hartman wants 3. That one just off the edge of the iron. I like the shot though, Caden. Keep it coming. Keenan comes up with the rebound. Guarded by Hartman. He dribbles into his own person for the travel, and that'll be a turnover.
I got to give it to the Panthers. Like, their offense is good, but I think their defense is a little better.
Playing great on both sides of the ball so far. Hayes Johnson and Spencer Melton check back in. So for the Panthers, you got Melton, Weaver, Barry, Johnson, and Hartman. For the Bulldogs, you've got Bowman, Aiden Barry going all the way and one. Going to make this a 3-point play. That's what I'm talking about. For the Bulldogs, you have Bowman, Chick, Robbins, Keenan, and Holt. Just under 6 minutes to go. As the and one shot from Barry is up and good. He's got 6 points on the night so far, pushing the Panther lead to 5. 18-13. Just over 5.5 minutes until halftime. Chick looking for anything, gets it to Keenan. Keenan wanting to dribble down, puts an elbow in on Hartman. He gets called for the travel. Keenan is very confused as to why he traveled. And the referee's letting him know, you're not going to get that by me. This happened in the girls' game, Ben. We talked about it. If you travel, they're going to call you every time.
The refs are definitely on alert tonight.
They're on it. Caden Hartman with 3. That one, I think a Bulldog may have got a hand on that one. So they'll retreat for defense here with just over 5 minutes to go until halftime. Still on top, 18-13. Bulldogs make lots of passes before they make anything. As number 11, Robinson, loses that one. And they're going to get Robbins with the foul there. So Holt's got a foul, Robbins has got a foul. And then for the Panthers, I believe Worthy has a foul and Dunlap has a foul. I'm missing one foul for for the Bulldogs. But Eli Weaver goes in, that one off the mark. Jack Runzik tries to get in there and get a hand on it. Nothing there. So they get back on defense. Holt looking for Robbins as he tries to go all the way. Goes down low, comes up strong, and he puts that one up for 2. He's got 10 on the night so far. He's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. They close the gap to come within 3. They're gonna, as Jack's gonna go to the line, Jack Runzik. They're gonna get number 20 for the foul. That's Bowman.
You know, Daniel, I've got to give it to the Bulldogs. Like, they're playing really well against our Greenbrier team with the record of 3-20.
Yeah, man, they're playing some good ball tonight so far. First shot by Runzik is up and good. Second one is up and good. So Jack's on the board tonight with 2. 20-15, just over 4 minutes to go here until halftime. Holt gets it over to Chick. Chick down to Keenan. Keenan really wants to dribble in, lowering that shoulder, makes it happen over Hayes Johnson. He's got 12 on the night. That was a good move there. That's what he was trying to do earlier, and they got him with the travel. But he made it happen that time. Aiden Berry shaking and baking. Jack runs it wide open for the 3, and he splashes that one home. Senior night's going well so far, but we still got a lot of ball to play, Ben.
Definitely. Like, these seniors got these stands going crazy.
23-17, 3.5 to go until halftime. Bulldogs trying to answer here, trying to close the deficit. Bowman wants a 3. That one off the front of the iron, and Melton comes up with the rebound. He kicks this one back to Jace Dunlap. It is up and off the front of the iron. Aiden Berry had the rebound, a little strong off his chest, and that one rolls out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Panthers. Bowman checks out for the Bulldogs. Number 11, Robbins, checks in. So, Keenan's got it, guarded by Jack, runs it over to Chick, to Robbins. Back to Holt. Holt wants the turn back jumper, no good. Keenan gets the rebound, throws it all the way back into Robbins. He's going to float this one all the way off the front of the iron. Keenan puts it back. That's going to be Panther ball. Nope, they're going to say it's Bulldog ball. I thought if I just said it like he would hear me and agree, but he clearly didn't.
Well, the student section was definitely agreeing with you.
We got a little thing, them and I, so. Bulldogs will get a fresh shot clock here. 2.5 to go until halftime. Panthers still going with the man defense. It's kind of an open man defense. Trying to set something up, 10 on the shot clock. Robbins over to Keenan. Keenan trying to make something happen. Tried to hit number 23 for the open shot, Logan, but he had his foot on the line, and that's going to be a turnover for the Bulldogs. So the Panthers will have it with 2 minutes to go here until halftime, on top 23-17. Nice little 6-point lead. Let's see if Aiden Berry can make something happen. He gets his own rebound there. As Jace Dunlap wants a 3. That one goes over the goal, and that'll stop the clock and be a turnover. Just off the front of the iron, had enough bounce that it went over the goal. Minute 45 to go. Minute 45 to go. Panthers still on top. Keenan kicks it out to Chick. Chick over to Holt. Rocking a sweet all the way around the gun tattoo. Robbins trying to direct traffic, get the guys where he wants them to be. Trying to clear that lane, and the Panthers are ready for it. As Chick takes that one off the face and out of bounds, that'll be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Mom always said, use your head.
Props to him for walking off with it.
There you go. Gavin James checks in, the senior for the Panthers. Spencer Melton checks out. Let's see if Gavin can get some shots, put some points up on the board. Sorry, I'm listening to the student section down there. They're all in on Gavin James. As Keenan jumps right over Jack Runzik for 2, trying to close that deficit. Panthers are still on top by 4. Minute to go here until halftime. As they call Aiden Berry for the travel. You're not going to get one over on these guys. They keep trying.
I got to hand it to the refs. Like, I wouldn't be able to catch all of those.
Well, Ben, I'm going to be real honest. That's why we're up here and they're down there.
You know, you have a point, Daniel.
Yeah. So, 47 seconds to go. Panthers want to take a lead into the locker room. Be nice if it could be a little bit bigger of a lead. Bulldogs trying to close the deficit. Holt kicks it over to Logan. Logan back to Holt. Holt's kind of directing traffic. He gets it out to Robinson. Robbins, not Robinson, Robbins. He wants to dribble in. Keenan takes it off his head, back to his hands. The shot clock expires. Looks like they're going to get Aiden Berry with the foul. That's his first of the night. And it'll stay with the Bulldogs. 13.2 seconds to go until halftime. As Logan will inbound this one to Robbins. Robbins kicks this one out to Holt for 3. It's off the front of the iron, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Robbins. Robbins dribbles in, nothing there. Jack Runzik comes up with the rebound, launches a missile, and it's off the mark. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. not. We're back out of the timeout. Sean Hammontree's got us rocking out to the YMCA here in the Pavillion. But we got 8 more minutes of basketball to play here in the third quarter. Panthers on top, 23-19. Holt trying to feed Chick down low. Hayes Johnson right there guarding him. Logan wants to get in on the action, but he kicks it back out to Robbins. Dishes it off to Keenan, guarded by Big Country. Logan's got Aiden Berry in his back pocket. Hard to do anything there. Nice little put back there by Holt. He's on the board tonight with 2. That was a sweet little move there. Just over 7 minutes to go. Hayes Johnson out to Big Country. Now to Jack Runzik. Runzik gets it over to the shooter, Aiden Berry. Jack wanting to make something happen. Aiden Berry wide open 3, and he drills it. He drills it, Ben, for 2, and he's got 11 on the night. 26-21, 5-point lead. Let's see if the boys can just keep adding to it. Robbins wants to answer with the 3, and that one just kissed the bottom of the net. Robbins is for sure a baller there for the Bulldogs. He's their leading scorer tonight with 13. Making things happen. Runzik says, hey, I'll answer with the 3. That one just off the mark. Aiden Berry trying to get a hand on it. Nothing there. Robbins comes up with the rebound. He's going to take this one all the way. Nothing there. Jack Runzik takes it away from him, kicks it over to Aiden Berry. As Aiden Berry lays this one up and in for 2. 4-point ball game, 28-24, just over 6 minutes to go. Panthers got a little bit of a lead, but they need to keep it going. Need to keep this thing going. Logan trying to make something happen, dishes it off to Chick. Chick gets it to Robbins. Robbins is their man for the Bulldogs. He kind of directs traffic as they try to open up the lane for him. I like what Robbins was doing there. He's trying to motion Keenan to run after it, and he threw it out there for him, and Keenan didn't run. So that's a turnover there for the Bulldogs, and the Panthers will have it with just about 5.5 to go here in the third with a 4-point lead. Let's see if Runzik and the squad can add to this lead. As Aiden Berry takes this one in, dishes it out to Jace Dunlap. Hayes Johnson kicks it back over to Aiden Berry. Little pull-up jumper, and that one rattles home. 2 more for Aiden Berry. Now with a 6-point lead. Be nice if we could make it a 3-possession game and keep it there. Jace Dunlap had a hand on that one from Holt. He kicks it out to Chick. Chick looking around, wondering what he's supposed to do, hands it off to Keenan. They're going to get Big Country with the foul there. Both of Lawson's fouls have come from guarding Keenan. So he's not a shooting foul. So they'll inbound this one at the baseline to Chick. Chick will get it out to Logan. Logan gets it back over to Holt, still rocking the sweet arm tattoo. Chick's going to throw that one off Jace Dunlap's ankle. I don't know why he did that. It seemed kind of mean to me, Ben. But,
I don't know. Maybe there's some beef between them.
Maybe.
I
don't know. But anyways, still Bulldog ball. Just under 5 minutes to go. Keenan guarded by Big Country. He goes to put that one up, gets blocked. Big Country. Oh, come on. Jam it home. Jam it home. He got the point. He got the points is what matters, Ben. He got the points. I thought he was going to slam it. I think he wanted to, but he got a little excited.
You know, I bet all that pressure really stressed him out. I mean, I don't blame him. Well, I really don't.
Hey, Ben, we got a timeout here. Tell us about the cool opportunity that you've got with the local radio station. Give me the rundown, Ben.
Oh, okay. So it's like I think the channel's 103.7. It's another sports, radio that's going to be talked out throughout Arkansas. Thankfully, I got the great opportunity from my mom because she knows the guys.
That is awesome, Ben. So what is your main responsibility there? Like, what's one of your roles as an intern, I take it?
In some way, yes. Like, I kind of got to earn my way up there, so I'm starting kind of low. Right now, I'm going to be running as a, kind of runner for them. I'm going to help go place. I'll do errands for them for now.
Okay.
And then I'll end up sitting with them, and as, they're going to, make me take notes, learn more about what I'm going to be doing on air, and then eventually they're going to put me on air as, the opportunity to see how well I do.
Well, that's awesome. Well, one of the guys down there that does the Friday night game of the week, our very own JB Brazil, who got his start with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. A great friend, great young man. Super excited for him and that opportunity. Sully Award winner along with Matt McJunkin. So you may run into JB Brazil down there. So, man, that's an awesome opportunity, Ben. It's great to have you with us here tonight.
Thank you, Daniel.
So let's keep this thing going. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the third. The Panthers have kind of switched things up on their defense, trying to feed Holt down low, and he rattles that one home for 2. Gives him 4 points on the night. Panthers still on top, 33-26. Let's see if they can keep adding to this lead. Nice little 7-point lead here. Let's see if they can keep it going. Jace Dunlap wants the 3. That one off the front of the iron. Hayes Johnson right there with it. Big Country with the putback. Nothing there. They're scrapping all over for it.
And they still got it.
And Big Country gets the points. Mama didn't raise no quitter. He didn't give up on that one. I think him, Hayes, and Aiden Berry were all in there trying to get a hand on it. They make it happen, and the Panthers are on top by 9. Keenan trying to respond for the Bulldogs as Jace Dunlap gets a hand on it. They're scrapping all over it. He gets it out to Jack Runzik, out to Aiden Berry, Big Country.
Oh, he stuttered. Oh, no.
Oh, he wanted it. He wanted it. But he stutter stabs, gets called for the travel. Coach Simmons is like, bro, what are you doing, man? Just lay it in. Just lay the ball in. It's not that hard. But, hey, we get excited from time to time. Ben, I've already broke one pin tonight. We get excited. So, number 20, Bowman, throws the pass right into the bleachers. Nice little souvenir in there for that little girl there on the front row. Although she does have to give it back, Bowman, so that's kind of her dirty trick. So, just over 3 minutes to go here in the third. Panthers want to add to this lead. Jack Runzik wants the 3. He had it. He had time. Decides to pull it off, dump it off to Aiden Berry. Kind of weird. Keenan kind of rubbed Aiden Berry there on the face. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did.
Had a hand in his face and just kind of reached over. It's kind of like my daughter Campbell, Ben. Every once in a while she'll just reach up and boop my nose. I think that's what Keenan just did right there. Kind of weird. But Jack Runzik inbounds this one to Hayes Johnson. Jack lets it go off the iron. All the Bulldogs are scrapping over that one. That's going to be a turnover, and the Bulldogs come up with it. 2:39 to go here in the third. Robbins directing traffic from the logo. He wants the deep 3. That one off the iron. Aiden Berry comes up with the rebound. Panthers are able to kind of slow things down here, take their time. He takes this one almost all the way. And they get Aiden with the travel there. He's going to check out, and Caden Hartman's going to check in. Panthers still on top, 35-26. 2:21 to go here in the third. So Robbins will get this one across the timeline at the logo. See directing traffic over to Bowman. Bowman gets the pass there on target, not into the stands. Gets it over to Robbins. Robbins gets it to Holt. Gets it back to Robbins. Bulldogs kind of taking their time here. Keenan with the walk. They're not going to get it. That's the first walk, Ben. We've said it all night. They call every walk. Looked like Keenan kind of dragged his foot there.
Looks like the refs are, I think they're losing it a little bit.
Caden Hartman had the 3. Sweet look there by Big Country. Just off the front of the iron. The bench was ready for it. Just off the mark a little bit. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Bowman gets it over to Robbins, to Holt, to Logan. Logan tries to lay that one up and in. Nothing there. Caden Hartman wants the three. Jace Dunlap responds. That one just off the edge of the iron, and Logan gets the rebound. Robbins gets it across half court at the logo. We've got a minute to go here in the third. Logan gets it off to Keenan. Keenan runs into the wall of Big Country. And Big Country's going to get his third foul from Garden. Keenan. All three fouls have come from the same guy. First shot from Keenan here is up and off the iron. So even though Big Country's got 3 fouls, I don't know that Keenan has – he's had so far 5 opportunities, and I think he's made 1 of the 5 so far. So, okay, foul.
There's like 3 people got subbed out for Greenbrier.
Yeah, for the Panthers, you've got Weaver, Melton, Hartman, Johnson, and Barry. And that one for Keenan, second shot, drops home. He's got 10 on the night so far. So he's going to check out for the Bulldogs as they close the deficit to 8. Panthers still on top, 35-27. Weaver to Johnson, to Melton, to Hartman, to Barry. Man, I just love watching the Panther offense. When they get into rhythm, just everyone is hustling all over the place.
It's like they're all in sync.
It's in sync and kind of controlled chaos. That 3 by Barry off the front of the iron, and that's going to be a turnover for the Panthers. 21.4 seconds to go here in this third quarter. So Robbins gets it across midcourt at the logo, guarded by Weaver. Weaver gets it over to Chick, still rocking the coolest hair in the building. Number 21 for the Bulldogs. Oh, lets one go. We got 8 minutes of basketball to go, Ben. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Ben Fuchs, we got 8 minutes of basketball here to go. Panthers are on top by 8, 35-27. Let's see if they can add to this lead. On the floor for the Panthers, you've got Collins, Melton, Barry, Weaver, and Hartman. For the Bulldogs, you got Chick, Robbins, Holt, Keenan, and Logan. I believe that's their starting. Collins wants 3. That one off the mark a little bit. He had a nice wide open 3 earlier. As that one's going to be out of bounds. Let's stay with the Bulldogs as the shot clock around the goal for the Bulldogs is lit up red. Although the shot clock is not off. I don't know what's happening there. Keenan looking to make a pass here. He gets it over to Holt, who gets it off to cool hair Chick. As they kind of scrap all over it, fall all over it. Chick comes up with it. Nobody knows what's happening. We're all just laying on the floor. Anyway, so Logan to the top of the logo. They're going to reset everybody. So here we go. Logan gets it over to Keenan. Now to Holt. They're going to get Melton with the push.
That was a chaotic 20 seconds.
That I didn't know what to say. It was, yeah, kind of mad chaos.
I couldn't really grasp what was happening.
So it looks like we may be having some technical difficulties. So now in high school basketball, Ben, if you know, I'm not trying to dumb it down, but for those that don't know, high school basketball now has a shot clock, and it's 35 seconds. And when the shot clock hits 0, there's a red LED light around the glass of the goal. And so right now, the Bulldogs' goal on the visitors' end is lit up red with a full shot clock. So they're going to take a timeout here and kind of try to address it. See all the head honchos of the Panther Pavillion down there trying to figure it out. So we'll see what happens here. But, hey, I want to take a few minutes here, Ben. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight. Ben Fuchs, the senior color commentator. I got to go back to it. I can't let this go. The best part of senior night is this is the last game you don't have to pay to come to.
Exactly.
I can't let it go, man.
Look, of course there's other aspects to it, but, like, that one thing is going to be unforgettable.
Well, we want to give a big shout-out to the crew tonight. Tell you what, Mr. Commentator, tell us who is helping us out tonight. I don't know why I'm doing all the work. You're sitting over there doing all the glory with the ring pop. Do some work tonight, Ben. Who's helping us tonight?
Well, along with me being the color commentator, Liam Gallion is Cam 1 operator for the girls' game and is director for this game that you're watching right now. Jalen Watts was the director for the girls' game, but is Cam 2 for this game. And then we have Della Milholland, that is Cam 1 for this game.
Nice. Well, we've got a great crew, man. The production class here at Greenbrier High School, led by Miss Megan Goodnight, it's awesome. They've got the video board over at the high school. The Pavillion's going to get some updates here in the off season, and so.
Well, even though we got these people working up here on like cams and technology, we also got Lawson Worthy, a.k.a. Big Country, if I'm not mistaken, who's also in our broadcasting class. So, I mean, he knows what to do up here.
What if we put a wireless mic and he could, like, give us live, like, footage from the court?
Unfortunately, Daniel, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, okay. Well, we tried. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Panthers still on top, 35-27. Bit of a scoring drought here for both sides. As Robbins trying to make something happen. That one off the front of the iron. Collins comes down with it, dishes it out to Weaver. Weaver gets it over to Hartman, to Weaver, to Barry, to Melton. Melton's three off the front of the iron, and Keenan comes up with the rebound. He wants to take this one all the way and lays it up and in. Dude, that was a sweet move. Credit where it's due. Close the lead. Panthers still on top. The Bulldogs close the deficit now to 6. So they need to put some points on the board here. Like to keep this thing at a 3-possession game. That's a nice, comfortable lead. So let's see what Aiden Berry has up his sleeve here. Dishes it out to Melton. Melton down low to Collins, out to Berry. Oh, he wanted it, Ben. He wanted it, but Keenan's got some good defense. Out to Eli Weaver. Eli Weaver with the pull-up jumper. Gets it with the and one. Gets it with the and one. Eli Weaver has the potential to make this a 3-point play. As Bowman now checks in. Bowman checks in for Logan. So let's see if the old Eli Weaver can stretch this one out, make it a 9-point game, and he does. So that's 3 tonight for Eli. Ben, I love your enthusiasm, but you cannot clap in the microphone.
My fault.
Oh, man. Keenan out there breaking my man Caden Hartman's ankles. Poor guy. That's all right. I know his dad. They'll get him fixed up tonight. Little hot on the pass there, and Eli Weaver comes up with it. He wants to take this one all the way. Dish it down low to Collins. Collins gets it out to Melton, to Barry. Man, that's some sweet basketball. Coach Simmons says, hey, y'all are all out of sync. Reset this thing up. So Collins sets the screen for Barry. Barry trying to make something happen. Little pull-up jumper. It is good. That's 17 tonight for Barry. They're showing 18 on the board. I'm showing 17. 40-29. Nice little 11-point lead for the Panthers. Tell you what, the Bulldogs aren't going away, though. They're going to make you fight all the way to the end because that's what Bulldogs do. Keenan at the top at the logo, directing traffic. As Caden Hartman just kind of holds on to him, falls down a little bit, goes for a ride. That's his first foul.
You know, I like the lead that Greenbrier has, but we still got 4 minutes and 27 seconds. A lot can happen.
Absolutely it can. So we've got our lead group back in for the Panthers. Dunlap, Barry, Johnson, Runzick, and Big Country. They're going to take a timeout. Tell you what, we'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. All right, we're back out of the timeout. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the ball game, and I like what you said, Ben. You got to keep the pedal down. Can't lay up now. So again, for your Panthers, Runzick, Barry, Johnson, Worthy, and Dunlap. Johnson wanted the three, kicks it out to Barry. Barry now over to Runzick. He's going to set things up from the logo. Feeds Aiden Barry down low. He pulls up, no good. Chick with the rebound. Throws it right to Jace Dunlap. He's going to take this one all the way. Thought he was going to get the and one. But that one didn't rattle home, and he's going to go to the line for two. They're going to get Robbins with the foul. Jace had a sweet three to open up the game, put the Panthers on board first. That was an awesome shot. First shot of his is up and good. They're giving the points to the visitors. That should be 41, now 31. Second shot is up and good. That's 42-31.
And yet they haven't corrected it on the board yet.
Nope. There we go. Oh. Now we're good. 42-31. Still on top. Hayes Johnson gets in there, gets a hand on it. Jace Dunlap comes up with it. As he goes up, no foul there. Everybody doesn't know what's happening. Play's still happening. Referee shaking his head no. I would say his hair got in his eyes, but he ain't got no hair. So that's not the case. Holt wants the three. He's going to let that one go and splash it home. That was a great shot. Bulldogs are sticking around, Ben. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. The Bulldogs are not going to go down without a fight.
Makes me anxious that they might come back.
Let's hope not. Let's hope the Panthers can keep the pedal down. Runzick gets this one down to Johnson. Kind of a pass there. I think it was supposed to be a shot, but he kind of passed it up over the rim to Jace Dunlap. I think's what happened. But by it hitting the rim, it gives us a fresh shot clock. So I see what the Panthers are doing. I like this idea.
That was a win-win shot.
Win-win shot, that's right. Big Country goes up strong with the points. Boy, Lawson having a great game tonight. 6 points, 3 fouls, 10-point lead. Just a little over 2 minutes to go. Tell you what, Keenan had a sweet move there in the first half, and it was kind of burning Big Country, but he's picked up on it, and he hadn't done near what he did in the first half here in the second. So that's a great job by Lawson, being able to pay attention to his defense and learn a thing or two. That's awesome. Great job, Big Country. As they're going to try to milk as much clock as they can, Panthers do a great job here of passing it as the Bulldogs continue to try to double team. Jace Dunlap gets Hayes Johnson down low for 2. Hayes Johnson, he's got 6 on the knot, no fouls, and the Panthers are on top by 12. Minute and a half to go. I think, Ben, the Panthers are going to take the dub tonight here on senior night.
Don't say that too soon, though.
It's looking good.
They still got a minute and 20.
This is it. Jam that thing home, Aidenberry. He's not quite. He wasn't quite far enough to make it happen, but Jack Runzick's there to pick up the slack. The Panthers are on top by 14 with a minute 15 seconds to go. Tell you what, Ben, we'll take a timeout. No, we'll go back. I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself here, Ben. We're not going to hit the timeout. But for real, though, senior night, last home basketball game, what are some other emotions that going through your head tonight other than you have to pay from here on out?
I'm definitely going to miss, like, sitting with the student section and cheering on the team. The community itself, like all the energy and the screaming and the cheering, it really brings a really nice vibe, and it can definitely raise your mood, especially on a Friday night. Oh, it's something special.
Oh, yeah, man. This is such a cool little town here in the heart of north central Arkansas. I've been here now, I think, 12 years and absolutely love it. So the Panther fans are getting on their feet, Ben. We got a minute 15 seconds to go, a 14-point lead. I think it's safe to say Panthers are going to take this one home, but the Bulldogs are going to fight all the way to the end. What a game, man. Just over a minute to go. They're going to get Dax with the foul. The fans are letting him know about it. That's a garbage call. I can't repeat what Kevin Hartman just said. It was not good, though. It was not good. He is furious. I'm glad that we don't let people of his stature on the microphone. Keenan drops another one home. He's got 13 on the night. Close the deficit to 13. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to make some subs as well. Lawson checks in. Last name Lawson checks in for the Bulldogs, as does Holland. Second one for Keenan is up and good. Looks like the Panthers are making some substitution. Student section's all in on Gavin James, as they've got his name painted on their chest. They're limited up. 12-point lead. Just under a minute to go. Jack Runzick at the logo. Gets it over to Dax. Dax gets it down to Melton. Melton over to Dunlap. Runzick at the logo. Plenty of time. 12 on the shot clock. Gavin James takes this one all the way. Just off the back of the iron. They're trying to feed him, Ben. They're trying to feed Gavin. They're trying to get him in the game some way, somehow. Try to get him to get some points on the board. 24 seconds to go. Gavin James dishes it out to Dax. Dax for 3, off the mark. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. This is it. They're having a good time with it tonight. They're going to call a jump ball here, and it's going to go to the Bulldogs with
at
5
the
seconds.
5-second mark.
Hey, man, it's senior night. You might as well have a good time with it, right? They're kind of all over the place. And that's going to be it from the Pavillion. Your Panthers come out tonight on top, 48-36 over the Greenwood Bulldogs. What an awesome senior night for these guys. They've had a great season. Man, great time tonight. Again, thank you to all of our crew here for helping us out. Thank you to my man here beside me, Mr. Ben. Thank you to all of you for watching, and we'll see you next time. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Go Panthers.